I know.
Rich.
What?
Through a series of clicking events here, I may have a zombie vaccine.
Uh-huh.
Do I use the vaccine or deliver the vaccine to the proper authorities?
Where's Take It With You?
Okay, great. I should probably get rid of this bobblehead.
Where was the Take It With You?
There-
For when you find out that your son has been bitten?
Well, this just takes it with me. So,
Okay.
And I can use it at any time.
Okay.
That's the... Interesting. Can I rest here? Because it's a risky zone. I need to eat, too. Fuck it. I'll rest.
Turtle the Wise says, Rich, do you recommend any good turn-based strategy game I can get on Steam? XCOM and that Wild West game have been played to death. Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head. I know other people will recommend things. I've heard a lot of people say Shadowrun is good, but I haven't gotten around to trying that one yet. So maybe Shadowrun, look into it. And somebody in the chat, it scrolled up a while ago, now I'm going to go look at it. I don't remember who said this, was saying, if Rich doesn't like a moody Doom, he should play Doom 64. Doom 64 is good at being moody and being true to Doom's gameplay. I never said Doom couldn't be moody. I just said, what I'm saying is that fear and moodiness should never supersede I'm kicking ass.
There are some core elements to things that make that thing great.
Yeah, and part of what makes Doom great is I'm kicking ass. There's some moodiness, sure. I never said no moodiness, but kicking ass.
But when you think of Doom, you think about...
Yes.
That's the core of Doom.
You're completely isolated and all alone
Yeah.
in a space station very far away from Earth.
Yep.
But it doesn't supersede.
You've got a fucking shotgun, and you're gonna take care of business.
Yes.
If you want to add some moodiness and some atmosphere on top of that, that's fine.
Oh, also Turtle-Wise, it's not quite like XCOM, but it is turn-based, and it is tactical. Invisible Ink.
Ooh.
Invisible Ink focuses on stealth, though. Imagine XCOM done as a stealth game.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. If you're looking for something XCOM-esque, it's definitely not the same kind of tactics that they have in XCOM. But
That's a good suggestion.
yeah,
That's a really good
I
suggestion.
think it's a good suggestion. Look into Invisible Ink. Yes, Ninja Jared, Invisible Ink is a very clever name.
Very clever game.
Very clever name.
Oh yeah.
In like Disappearing Ink, Invisible Ink, stealth game, Invisible Incorporated. Yeah, that's great. The Riddle of Steel says, what about Event Horizon tangents? Warp speed through hell and demons? How would Picard react to an Event Horizon situation? What about Kirk? What about Wesley Crusher? Hint, he dies. The Riddle of Steel is just desperate to have us talk about something else. And sometimes these things need to happen organically. How would Picard handle Event Horizon? He'd probably die. Maybe Data could figure a way out of it. You gotta use that Data crutch. Not crush. The movies thought it was a crush.
Mm-hmm.
The way they were focusing on Picard and Data. But it's definitely a crutch. If I were Picard, I would say, Data, find some way out of this mess with your science brain. And Data would do it.
Yeah.
I've talked about before how Event Horizon is essentially ripping Doom off, and I'm assuming that's why Event Horizon came up, is we're talking about Doom.
Hey, I got a friend.
Oh, you have an ally.
I finally got a friend, Rich.
About fucking time.
I'm really happy that I got a friend. I had to kill a couple guys to get a friend, but I got him. This is Sten. You cannot change character names.
That's dumb. There's got to be a way, we just don't know it. Right click.
Nope.
Is that the character tab, or is that the inventory tab?
Character tab.
Oh, that's dumb.
You know,
That's really dumb.
I think so. It's a good place to rest. Kind of need a rest. Oh, look, now one person in your group can rest while the other watches guard. That's kind of neat. All right. Let's keep on keeping on.
How does I wonder how combat works. I guess you haven't fought anybody with the other guy yet. Crispy Friedman, I have not gotten anybody's Doom level. So it has not made its way to me.
And I don't necessarily care about Doom.
Crispy Friedman, not Friedman.
And so if you sent it to the prereq email, it's quite possible that I saw the email and disregarded it because I don't care about Doom. I might have forwarded it on to Rich. I might not have. Depends on where you sent it.
Tim Salmon says, Rich, Jack, I'd love to see you 2 plus Jay tackle the original Resident Evil game this Halloween. Now that would be an entertaining stream. Horrible dialogue and shooting zombies. Can't lose. Didn't we have a plan for Halloween?
We're going to do what for what, Halloween?
Somebody's suggesting we do the original Resident Evil.
I mean, you know, Halloween, I have a shit ton of horror-themed board games. And really, for all of October, I would love to just do that. Or, you know, like maybe every Wednesday. Like, I just have so many horror board games that I'd love to play. Mm-hmm. Mostly because they're pretty fun, but...
Tired and Sad says, hey guys, PayPal sucks. Anywho, how would you solve the crisis with DC's films? I would solve the crisis by having a crisis and just rebooting the whole thing immediately.
Ha-ha!
Hey!
Zing!
I don't know. I don't think we need it.
What, the DC film?
Yeah, we've already got the Marvel fucking cinematic universe.
I think
Do we need an other superhero cinematic universe?
I think it's so much simpler than people are thinking way too much about this.
Mm-hmm. You don't need it.
Well,
You don't need an interconnected DC universe.
One, you
just
don't-
make a good Superman film.
you don't need an interconnected DC universe. But all you really need is someone who fucking cares about the characters to make the movie. Mm-hmm. That's it. Kevin Feige, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, the producer of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, now the head of Marvel Studios, is a super fanboy and understands the characters well and had a plan from the get-go. He put it all together. He put directors in place who would make the movie that he saw.
Yeah.
You need someone like that on the DC side who is willing to stand up for his creative beliefs to Warner Brothers, who want to meddle, who want to fuck things up. Then you need to give it to directors who care about the fucking heroes. I saw a rumor on the internet, and I cannot confirm nor deny this, that Spider-Man in Civil War has more dialogue than Superman had in Dawn of Justice.
I can see it. Yeah. I can see it. They didn't give a shit about Superman.
Because they put someone in charge of the Superman movie who doesn't care about Superman. So literally all you need, Kevin Feige, that's what his name is. All you need is someone who gives a shit about those characters, and they cannot find someone who will do exactly what they want and give a shit about the characters.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
You know why? Partially why the Marvel Cinematic Universe works.
Why is that?
Because Marvel has always been the Marvel Universe. Marvel's thing back in the day was strong continuity.
Uh-huh.
Characters who would frequently interact with each other. And Spider-Man could fight a Fantastic Four villain and vice versa.
Uh-huh.
And these things were always super linked and connected.
Okay.
DC never gave a shit about continuity. To the point where they wipe it out every few years because it's not working. And they never really did quite get it right. And like the DC universe as an interconnected universe never meant anything.
Okay.
I'm sure there's DC fans. DC universe. I'm glad you enjoyed it in the comics, but the creators didn't. That's why they keep rebooting it. That Bays Boy says, recently new viewer of the stream here. Ever played the Mass Effect series? You know, this person's full of shit. If so, did you piss you off as much as the rest of us? You guys are great fun. Rich Evans is a gift to humanity. Keep it up. I know you're doing a bit. I know it. I know it. And if you're being sincere, the chat can fill you in. Turtle the Wise says, remember original movies? Midnight Special was super original. John? Jawn?
I don't know.
Jaunt?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like a goofy spelling.
Like a jaunt, yeah,
like a
jaunt.
jaunt, but they're spelling a Jawn and the living I don't know. The ending wasn't super, but I appreciated it. As long as Michael Bay doesn't make it, I'm pretty cool. Okay. Poke Alex in the eye says, ever wish you didn't make movie reviews so you didn't have to see things like Batman v Superman? And are you more tired talking about DC or Star Wars? I'm more tired talking about Star Wars, but I've never been a... See, then people are going, you hate Star Wars. I've never been a huge Star Wars guy. Well, when I was younger. When it was just the original movies, I loved Star Wars just fine. When it was A New Hope, Empire, and Jedi, Star Wars was the tits. And then the TIE Fighter game. That was great. And then they started coming out with those novels. And Jedi's did this, Jedi Force wanking all over that Force. Force, Jedi vampires, Jedi witches, Force salamanders, and fuck it all to hell.
There were Force salamanders?
If Star Wars were just the 3 movies, and I guess the new one's not bad, I would love it. As it is, I don't like a lot of things that people love about Star Wars. Like, I hate the Force and the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Lightsabers are okay, but completely impractical. Give me spaceships. Give me space pirates. Han Solo's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker, less so. The Real Vayon says, Jack, here's another horror board game suggestion. Fury of Dracula. One person plays Dracula,
Okay.
whose moves and actions are secret, and everyone else plays hunters who run around Europe looking for him. The Verbalizer says, if I sent you guys VCR Clue 1983, would you play it?
I don't know if
I'm assuming it's some kind of
a
VHS
VCR
board
game.
game. Yeah.
We might be able to. I'm just
be-
trying to think of the technical setup.
It would be hard to set up.
Yeah.
And if we're going to stream a board game, it's going to be a board game I'm interested in.
Okay.
Or you're interested, or we're interested in.
Okay.
Something somebody cares about rather than, what is this? Let's find out.
It could be fun.
Maybe. Siren Sad says, Rich, would you say that Quake 4 was the best combination of dark moodiness and action gameplay? I'm not as hung up on the moodiness as you are. But yeah, no, I think Quake 4 is great. Except for the shitty ending. I don't even mind Doom 3, and that was fairly moody. I like Doom 3. I'm just saying, Doom isn't primarily is the key word here, moody. Rich, do you have a favorite Doom level? The one where you shoot all the monsters.
See, well, you know what? This kind of goes to the whole what would you do with the DC universe, right?
Mhm.
There is a base that makes Doom. Like, for example, if they made a Super Mario game that wasn't about jumping around on shit. Obviously, they made like Paper Mario, that was an RPG about the characters. They've made other like Mario games, but like a base Super Mario game that wasn't about jumping around on shit, that wasn't a platformer, something would be incredibly wrong, right? Doom, you go around and you shoot shit. Superman is a good guy who saves people. I think we talked about this, we've talked about this several times, but it's like, you just have to understand what makes the base character work. Get a director who understands, get a producer who understands, and make it happen. Don't try to go arty experimental bullshit on it. Don't go minimalist Bryan Singer Superman. Don't go nihilist Zack Snyder Superman. Like, have someone who understands the fucking base of it.
I like Doom 3. Somebody in the chat said, even though Doom 3 was more about scary and less so about kicking ass, it's not my favorite Doom game. And there was enough kicking ass in there for me. You people and it's got to be one extreme or the other.
It's only A or B.
Only A or B. Only A or B.
Rest that shit.
Tim Salmon says, and I think he's trying to prove a point about me saying I'm not as sick of talking about the DC universe. I think he's just trying to make a point. Rich Jack, by the way, speaking of Warner Brothers, did you see the trailer for Batman: The Killing Joke? What did you think, if so?
We saw that on Sunday.
Jack thinks the animation looks terrible. I think it's fine.
I think the animation looks really bad.
And at the end of the day, all I really care about is hearing Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy perform The Killing Joke.
Yeah, I know, but a cartoon, a comic book, it's half story and half performance, and part of that performance is the animation or the drawing.
What looks bad about it to you?
It looks like it looks cheap.
It looks like 1980s style comic book art.
The art looks fine. The animation
Okay.
looks cheap. The art is fine. It's a little 1980s comic book art. The animation looks cheap as hell.
See, I thought you were just talking about the look.
It's not my favorite. Like, I would like a little more depth, but I understand that they're making it look like the comic book. No, just like the way characters moved, it looked incredibly cheap.
Turtle Elias says, John, plural Johns, slang, chiefly Philadelphia. Something, any object, place or thing. Sorry, it slips when I talk. Did you hear a new Dread may come out? That would be badass. So it just means anything, basically. Alright. I will read these later. I need to make my leave for a bit. I'll be back.
Nothing is happening. Yeah. No. Rich is just leaving. Nothing weird is happening. Just me playing the zombie game by myself. Everything gonna be fine. Alright. Here we go. John is like a thingy. I've just never heard John before. Like a jaunt. Just reading here. All right, hey, we got another teammate. This is great, except we, oh, Ellie's got nothing. The only bad thing is that we're gonna run out of food. We're gonna run out of food real fast. Yeah, the choices, I agree, that's Bay Boy, like, it seems like the choices are not well, or the way they word the choices aren't very well thought out. Like, I just wanted to ask the sheriff about him, and then all of a sudden, like, I have to free him. I didn't need to take him on my journey, but, like, I could have asked the sheriff about him and then decided if I wanted to free him. That would have been nice. It would have been nice to have a little more, some more choices. Okay, what can we give? What can we give Elliot here? We'll give him a crowbar. Elliot, give him the crowbar. And give him the toy hand grenade. It's nice to have another person here just to carry shit. We need to find, let's see what Elliot has. Ooh, Elliot's a good liar. Mechanic. Shotgun expert. Oh, I should give him the shotgun then, really. Maybe he's a shotgun specialist. Shotgun specialist! Stan. Stan's got that baseball bat. That's pretty good. What is Stan? Oh. Elliot's a good liar. That's come up before where we've had to, like, convince someone of something, so that'll be interesting. All right, let's head on. Have I ever played the original Killer Instinct arcade? If not, then I highly recommend you check it out. I don't know. There was a time I played a lot of arcade games, but I don't know. Hi, I'm Jay's Kidney. He does have the toy grenade. I think I gave him the toy grenade, right? Elliot? Yeah, I gave him the toy hand grenade. Okay. Keep on keeping on. We're walking. Dippin' dooba buggin'. Earpiece piercing beeps can be heard going off within a few seconds of each other. A car alarm is going off not too far from here. A figure can be seen inside with several infected beating and pounding on the village. Yeah, investigate. Oh, just a biter. It was a biter. One of them biters. Yeah. Moving closer to Chloe. We gotta move on because we're just gonna straight up run out of food, and we need a city. Someone is going to die of hunger. Oh, hey, we've been in this one before. Side with Eric. All right. All right, we did good, I guess. Shit. Elliot, stay awake. Guard the situation. have people die of hunger. Yeah, I know. I know. Damn it. Here, just we need food. We need food. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I see that you're hungry. I see that you're fatigued. Hungry and fatigued. As soon as you pass through, Kira said, "Hey, you." Sure. Food. Pause. Eat, 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 eat. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, Stan, I wanted you to rest too. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got some food. We got some fucking food. That'll be good. Okay. Great. Everything's great. What? I know. We need Rich. We need someone to talk to you guys while I'm playing. Is that the zombie noise? That is the zombie noise. A few weeks ago, I saw a movie on demand called Virtual Assassin. Afterwards, I thought it seriously needed to be a best of the worst contender. Yes, obviously, send us a copy. Virtual Assassin. Sounds great. Sounds great. Nicely done. I say to myself, ha ha ha, close it up. Any rest here? Alright, Greg, stay awake. Wake up. Here we go. Okay. That seemed to work out great. Oh, I got no extra food. Keep moving. We are getting closer and closer to Chloe's house. We need food so bad. I see. I see. Confirm. Travel. A wild dog hears you approaching and begins to growl and bark. It seems to be injured badly and notices the... yeah. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck it. Whoa, hey! Hey! How about you put that shotgun away, Sonny Jim? Hey, pistol bullets. Pistol bullets. Got me some pistol bullets. Reload my pistol bullets. Okie dokie. Great. Great. Everything is great. We're doing great against the zombie apocalypse. I feel like we're doing great. Oh. Okay. We have a hunger and fatigue situation. Rest. Elise is fatigued. Well, you're just gonna die. Elliot's dead. Sorry, Elliot. I'm gonna need that shotgun. Just, you know. One of the few weapons we got, you know. Take that crowbar back. You can hold on to the blanket. You can hold on to the blanket. Alright, everybody rest. Everybody rest. Let's get a little shut-eye. Dancing away my hunger pains. Shuffling my feet so my stomach don't hurt. Kinda like Jesus, but not in a sacrilegious way. We have a hunger situation.
Yep.
Yep. I do have 2 team members now, though.
Ooh. Well, that's why hunger's a situation.
Yep. Previous recording question: is there ever a time you want to validate a fan's opinion, or is it better to stay neutral as so not to offend anyone?
In regards to what?
Anything. Have you guys ever listened to us? We are not neutral about anything. We are never neutral.
If it's a fan opinion on the thing, you're completely welcome to counter it with your personal opinion
Of course.
on the thing at any time.
Of course, of course.
And if they can't deal with the fact that you have a different opinion on the Captain America movie, they have issues. Now, it might be different if you're talking about like politics or something, but
Sure.
fan stuff, say whatever the fuck you want.
Right? Yeah, like I try not. We try not to go like super political because we know that's like a personal thing, and we're not necessarily qualified. Like we can talk about our opinions, but we try to stay away from it just because, like, this is an entertaining show. We're not here to talk about politics. We're not here to live stream politics. I'm trying I'm at Chloe's apartment, and I'm trying the diplomatic approach.
Oh,
Just because we've never done it before.
by the way, are we caught up here?
No.
You read any of these?
No, I've been playing.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to know so I know what to read.
I've been playing.
The Blue Blaze says, "Hey, Rich, since you don't like the Force in Star Wars, have you tried Star Wars: The Old Republic? It's a BioWare MMO where 4 to 8 playable classes and their stories don't use the Force. Well, I don't like MMOs either, so no." Ham Tardy says, "I'd like to recommend a game called Mount and Blade Warband. Great for a stream. It drops you in medieval times as a nobody, and you can do whatever. No story at all. You can rise up or just roam. That sounds neat.
Zach's cabin is on the 3rd map. Have you ever noticed that? I wonder if it's random every time.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
What do you want? What do you want?
Nothing. I want no. I need food. I don't want. I need. Because Greg's gonna die. Greg is just gonna die, or there's nothing I can do to kill him, to help him.
Grocery store.
Fuck.
And you're only giving it the short one, huh?
Huh?
You're only giving it the short amount of time, huh?
I didn't get noticed, and that's all I was. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck. Oh, only 2 people get to eat.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, Greg. You're the least healthy. You're not
Wait,
gonna make
wait.
Does Greg need to make it?
He seems like a main character to me. You can learn something by not feeding Greg, see what happens. But I have a feeling, if Greg dies, it's over.
I'm gonna learn I'm gonna learn something.
All right.
Because if this is me, just if
Chat saying if Greg dies, you lose.
is chat sure about that?
I don't know for sure. I'm just reading what I see.
Okay. Well, we're about to find out.
What kind of name is Greg anyway? A name you can't pick. Bizarrely.
Yeah, that's just your normal name. Oh shit. I thought Elliot was gonna die, so I took all of his stuff away from him.
I can't imagine there's an elaborate cutscene where somebody calls him by name.
We should be able to change that. We really should be able to change that.
So this game was made by the FTL guys, right? Or not that it was made by them, it was inspired by it, for sure.
Yeah, I don't believe it was made by the FTL guys.
Yeah.
What do you mean out of boat? Goddamn honky. Elliot, you goddamn honky. No, this one.
Bizarrely, like you picked your name, Rich. It's a video game! This isn't a human child! Have the FTL guys done anything else? Not to my knowledge. I know they've resisted the idea of doing an FTL sequel.
Yeah?
That's what I've heard.
I guess I could see that. Got a bandage.
Greg could use a bandage, I'll tell you that.
Bandage. Go to Greg. Drop the keys. Stin. Drop the bandage. Pick up the keys. Greg. Pick up the bandage. Use the bandage. I'm gonna keep them keys. Might need them keys. Shit. Fucking. Alright. Fucking fuck. I know, everybody's hungry. Shotgun's great. Shotgun is great, and I love everything about it. Am I out of bullets? Oh no, I'm fine. Am I?
Is this new indie meme game worth $15? For what little I've played, I would say no.
Oh, Greg's dead. Yeah. Oh. Right.
Jibbit-a-dibbit-it?
So I've been seeing it. Yeah, I saw that. Someone said they've been seeing my face plastered all over a Hamburg. What's with that? It's true.
Hamburg.
Look at this. Someone emailed us. And
Like the German city.
huh?
The German city.
Yeah. And apparently there are these pictures of this person.
What makes you sure that's you?
That I mean, it could be a lot of people.
It's
There
a generic cartoon face.
there are a lot of bald people with glasses.
Yeah.
But it's very strange.
I think we're jumping to conclusions if we're
So-
going to say that's you.
We're
We're jumping to a lot of conclusions.
It's like a hamburger. And so the journey ends, Rich. And so the journey ends.
No shit. No shit.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking as far as the whole is if Greg dies, everything dies.
Sure you were. You just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
No, because you know what? In FTL, you could lose your captain and someone takes up the mantle.
I think your captain in this is more like your ship, though. You can lose your ship before everybody on the ship dies.
Yeah, but I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta fail. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure this is I'm not sure this is worth the money. Is this out or is this a beta?
I have no idea.
You bought it.
Oh, you said there's a request for it. I just went to the page and I put it in the basket and I bought it. I didn't pay much attention to the details because we were going to do it tonight because we got a request. And tired and sad, I read the last tip of yours that I see. The one about Quake 4 being the best combination of dark moodiness and action gameplay. I said I don't really care about the moodiness that much, but it's good action gameplay. It's probably the last first-person shooter I really loved, except for the horrible ending.
Okay, this is
Actually, I like Blood Dragon a lot. Far Cry Blood Dragon. Maybe not. Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking to see if this was in a pre-release.
Yeah.
Green light or whatever they call it. What do they call it? Early access? This is not an early access. This is a done game, and no.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot like even Convoy. After a few runs of Convoy, I dug it a little bit more, but it just wasn't FTL. And you know, that's it's tough.
The combat is really uninteresting in this.
Yeah. And I think if you want something that's like FTL, Convoy is a better bet.
And what I said when the mic was a mile away was the combat doesn't look that interesting in this. Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's not. Oh, these look, it's the credits. You roll over the zombie and you get the credits.
There should be a Greg Zombie.
There should be.
There should totally be a Greg Zombie walking around.
Oh, not the credits, the dead bodies. Oh, that's funny. You know, invest in Convoy. That had a little more fun. The combat was a little more interesting. The Mad Maxy combat was a little more fun.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely played Convoy after that stream a little bit. I will not be playing this any after this stream. Yeah. So we went.
What does FTL have that these other games don't? Says I ate donuts.
Combat is a big part of it. Each individual battle feels more intense.
Is it-
Feels more worth. You know what? Each battle gives you prizes.
Is there
I think it's the prizes.
is there anything more exciting than finding a new piece of equipment,
Right?
a new weapon? Ooh, what does this do? It's got some kind of weird laser properties that's unlike the other weapons you have.
This needs more. I need more treasures. You need rewards.
More character kind of building, not necessarily, but I mean, FTL, like your ship, is getting all this shit added to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're choosing to invest in your engines.
It was a new mold every time that you added a new Lego piece to your thing. This doesn't have that.
Crypt of the Necrodancer. You always find new shit,
Yep.
and you're growing more powerful, and you're getting new different type of abilities.
Yep.
Like Binding of Isaac's got weird things that make your bullets spin around you.
Of course.
You get some new weird artifact that does that.
Of course. Just the mystery of what new shit and what new thing will I find adds a ton.
This we found a bandage and a new type of pistol
Yep.
that functions exactly the same as the
and
old
it
pistol.
didn't like change anything on screen. It didn't do much. And obviously we're very early in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
But the reward of there doesn't seem to be those rewards. The discovery, the rewards of discovery. So basically everything is done better in FTL. It's true. And FTL is unique.
FTL does need a viable pacifist option because
That would be beautiful.
making
yes.
nice and not blowing things up, you don't get scrapped and you get fucked in the end game. The flaw in FTL is that in order to actually beat it, you need to play it like you're a real fucking bastard, a heartless bastard.
Yep.
That's the flaw.
Yep. I agree.
Letting people live needs to have a payoff. But I'll take that over this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cute, and I like. I just think that maybe they don't quite understand the things that made FTL great.
The Riddle of Steel says if Bethesda works on Quake, everything will get simplified and dumber until it's terrible. What makes the original Quake work is that it's simple and dumb. Insert nail gun into enemies.
Titan's Head, I totally agree. The animation for the Killing Joke honestly looks more like an animatic concept art and not finished. It looks like it's 5 frames a second. It does not look like quality animation. It does not.
Great Geek says you have to play FTL as a Janeway RPG.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
sure, I'll befriend you, but fuck that guy. I'll destroy everything to make my mission work. Everything will die. You know what I like? I think the animation looks like those how it should have ended or college humor animations where it's like clearly done for a quick internet video. It does not look like professional quality animation. It might be different when the final product is out. These are just the trailers. But right now I'm not sold on the animation. And I need that. I need it to look good. I need good art in my comic books.
What's going on? What's going on in general?
Oh, if we want to make it the solid 4 hours, we got another half hour. Or we could call it. It's your call.
Maybe one more run.
One more run? All right. Well, then I'm gonna refill my beverage. Probably time to stand up.
And it scrolled up a while ago, but I do not think the atmosphere is what made Quake Quake. Somebody's saying the atmosphere made Quake Quake, and Jack says to fuck right off. And oh man, I kind of want to agree with him. I don't want to say it quite so harshly, but no. Fast action. The id games were all about fast-paced action. There may have been some mood, some atmosphere in there, but it was secondary to fast-paced action. I think Carmack had a quote where all you need to get with Doom, all you need is some demons and a shotgun. And that's Doom.
That's Doom.
I'm gonna look up that damn John Carmack quote.
That's Doom. Demons in a shotgun.
Demons and a shotgun.
Yep. Yep. It's a shooter. You know what you do in a shooter? You shoot the things.
But if you're playing an in-game and you're saying the mood is the most important thing, you're doing it wrong. If you're a game, play it like you want. But you're doing it wrong.
No, and you know, again, to reiterate an earlier point Rich made, like if you want to take the core concept of being that kind of intense shooter and then add
That's better.
a
That's just better.
gloomy theme on it, that's icing.
That's fine. But it's icing.
That's icing, but you need the foundation. You need the cake foundation.
Okay.
Okay.
So how did your talking to that guy in Chloe's place work out? What did that get you?
Nothing.
Nothing?
It got me nothing. There were a couple new options. I could have given him my flashlight and he could have gone away, but because we knew that his shotgun was broken, I just said fuck it. He tried to shoot me and he didn't shoot me and he left. So maybe we'll run into him later.
I don't know. All right.
Movement is really important in first-person shooter games for me. This is why Quake is so much more fun to play than, say, Unreal Tournament, which feels slow and clunky. I've never played Unreal Tournament, but yeah, it's gotta be precise. It's gotta be.
What's wrong here? Are we glitched?
Are we glitched? Try clicking, or is it your mouse? We might be glitched. Oh, there we go. We might be glitched. Quit.
We're glitched.
We're glitched. Yay!
What's chat saying?
Oh, now they're yelling about Unreal Tournament. Now, I've never played Unreal Tournament.
I haven't either.
I cannot attest to his attributes. What I can say is that if your first-person shooter needs to feel smooth, needs to feel responsive.
Wow.
They're saying it glitched. New game. Hallelujah. New game. Worship the Oh no.
Look, people. This is it. This is all you're getting.
Sometimes, Don't throw a rock at it.
What? It was the right thing to do. It's a zombie apocalypse. You don't go up searching random corpses.
You just don't. But what if it's not a corpse? You don't throw a rock at it. You poke at it with a stick.
Oh, you idiot, Greg.
What? I hit it with my hammer.
One bullet.
It's a bullet. Did you take it?
Oh, we restarted. I don't know how that happened.
Is Space Cop worth the effort? Do you mean to watch it, or do you mean was it worth the effort to make? Both are fine questions. I think it's worth the effort to watch it, as I think it's pretty funny. But it's a very specific sense of humor. If you find the things that Mike, Jay, and Rich make to be funny, you will probably enjoy it. If, say, you're the kind of person that doesn't like the the skits before and after Half in the Bag, you might not like it.
Hey!
What?
I didn't get an encounter.
Hey, nice. The $25 effort, you know. That's up to you. I'm incredibly biased. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
So, by the way,
Yeah.
find town as early as possible is the. These have been two incredibly good scavenges that you've had here.
Chat's saying our tips are messed up.
Are they?
I'm just reading what I see.
Are they not tipping? Oh, I didn't know that demo was out. Yes. Nioh, Nioh, is going to be on the is a PS4 game made by the Ninja Gaiden people, Team Ninja.
Ooh.
That is.
Oh, wait, the same guy's not there anymore, so who gives a shit?
But it's Samurai Dark Souls. It's going to play a lot like Dark Souls Bloodborne, but in a samurai way. And I'm 100% down with that. Yes, I will. We will be playing that. I don't know if I'll. I don't like demos. Like, I don't like. I want to wait until something is finished. I don't want to play something and then have someone say, "Oh no, but we're gonna fix this later, and then we're gonna tweak the settings here." And the art is temporary, and the music is from iStock Audio. So you're gonna hear the iStock Audio every 5 minutes. But the Doom is wait. Oh, you're talking to each other. So it's one of those things where I'm waiting until the game is out. I like finished product. I've tried Nioh. So far, so good. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it's hard as balls. Great. That gets me very excited. If our tips are messed up, I'm very, very sorry. Our tip thing is on. We're here. We're logged in. If your tips aren't coming through, I'm very, very sorry. Just don't tip right now, then.
I guess doing the cheese ball.
Oh.
Did one of them say die, or am I hearing things?
I don't know. Have I ever tried a party game called Fiasco? I've never done that, no. I got an invalid PayPal response. Then, yeah, PayPal could be down. That happens. Good night, Colonel Rich Mustard. Have a good night. A guitar zone, you card. Nope. Like, the only problem is you're fatiguing yourself, man. Nothing like a sleep it off.
Take a nap.
Yeah. Do I pre-order? No, not usually.
No, there's no point. There's never a good reason to pre-order.
No. Like, I could see if, like, you're a super fan of something, you know, like, for example, Dark Souls 3, right? Like, you played all the Dark Souls, you're definitely going to buy Dark Souls 3, and if you pre-order it, you get, like, a little tchotchke or something. Like, then maybe, but you can always find those tchotchkes later on eBay. And, no, so I usually do not pre-order. Like, when I got Arkham Knight for the review, I discovered that if you pre-ordered through GameStop, you got those dumb Red Hood levels. So, yeah, I went there the day before and I pre-ordered, you know. It wasn't that big a deal, but it's like extra content. I guess I'll pre-order. Jack, you should reconsider trying streaming Neo. There's a decent chance they will change the game a lot based on player feedback and publisher pressure to make it easier for a wider market. Might be your only chance to try this version. Oh, okay, well then. Yeah, maybe we will try that. Ugh.
Yeah.
Pistol bullets. Pistol bullets. You are sleepy, Rich. You know, I think
If there's a game you plan on picking up, I don't see why you wouldn't pre-order. In case the game that comes out is a broken mess or some other unforeseen issue.
Especially nowadays when publishers are shipping broken games. Pre-orders have kind of led into this like day one download bullshit where they're actually a month away from finishing the game and they still ship it and they just plan on patching it later, but you're already paying them money, and then you just have this coaster sitting unplayable for a month while you pre-ordered it.
I had a issue. I pre-ordered No More Heroes 2 a while back.
Okay.
And I usually don't pre-order a game, but it wasn't a larger store. It was a smaller chain. And I thought, I'll support the little guy. And day the game came out, I didn't get a call from him, which I thought was odd. I went over. I figured, I'll just go over there and pick up the game.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't have it. The GameStop down the street, they had plenty of copies. The place I pre-ordered it didn't bother to order a copy. I said, what's going on? I said, oh, yeah, it'll be a couple weeks. A couple weeks?
The pre-order.
I've pre-ordered the game so I would get the game on the day the game came out.
Yeah.
I had to fight with them to get my pre-order money back. Never pre-order a game.
No, pre-ordering a game made sense when games were only physical and stores had limited supplies. But of course, back then, people usually shipped playable games. It was generally the rule. But with digital distribution, there is no good reason to pre-order a game, unless, like I said, it's that very rare occasion when it's a company makes quality stuff and you can get a special tchotchke. But even then, wait until the game comes out and get the tchotchke on eBay. Usually the pre-order bonuses are not worth it. Oh, I ran into this one before. Would you like to know what I did?
I'm going to finish reading it. What did you do?
I asked the sheriff.
What happened?
You can talk to the sheriff, and the sheriff says, yeah, go ahead, take him. I don't care about him. And you can free him, and then he'll ask you to join your party. But I did talk to the sheriff first. I don't know what'll happen if you cut him or ignore, You can get Elliot in your party. He's a good liar and a shotgun specialist. Or he was when I got him. I don't know.
Let's find out if the same thing happens. Meet me outside. All right.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
great. Now look at his stats. Go to Manage Group and look at his character. Still, yeah. Okay. By the way, so everything is the same with him, which is fine, I guess.
Wait for randomization.
Part of the fun of FTL, of Binding of Isaac, of all those games is that lottery system, right? Like you know, oh, this might happen. I know I have a good chance of this happening, but that lottery system. Also, right now, Elliot does not have any equipment.
That's fine. That's one zombie.
Oh, okay. Give him a shoe. He can hit the zombies with a shoe.
Can he?
I don't.
No.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great?
We're checking out.
It'd be funny. It'd be funny if that happened. Yes, Ivan Puff. In Rebirth, I have unlocked the Lost. I have not won as the Lost, as I've just had to move on to other games, unfortunately. So I actually have not played Binding of Isaac in quite a long time. I should pick that up again. I should pick that up again. But I do have the Lost unlocked. I just haven't won. Hasn't.
Look for a way inside or break the door down. Probably look for a way inside, right? What does the chat want?
Here's a
One or two.
like a problem that we've been running into with the way that they word their things and the way that their trees work is there's no going back around, right? So you would think in a situation like that you could look for a way around, and if you couldn't find a good one,
Then bust it down, right.
but they won't give you the option to bust it down later.
Alright, one is winning.
One. Oh, okay. You did it. Climb inside. That's your only option.
And get stuck in, and barn's gonna be full of zombies.
I'm sure. But that's your only option. 6 rotting corpses are piled together with dried blood and brain matter sprayed all over the floor. It occurs to you that something tragic happened here, but it's clearly far too late for you to intervene. Ooh.
I'll take all this shit.
Shit, yeah. Boom. A cell phone earpiece. Oh, and a crowbar. You can give that to Elliot.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, put it over there, and I'll click on Elliot. Oh, no, go back to inventory.
Yeah, I see what I did
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. You got it. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom.
No, I wanted to eat, not...
Oh, yeah, you have to, one or the other. Or both. You can have both eat, too. All that juicy shack meat. What are we gonna do with all this juicy shack meat, Rich? We're gonna eat that juicy shack meat. Gonna eat it.
Late in, is this stream just 3 hours of Rich squinting at the screen, scratching his chin? Actually, you missed a good, 40 minutes of Don Wilson?
Oh, there was a lot of Don Wilson.
And I'm actually not kidding.
There was a lot of Don Wilson. I had a weird Southern Creole voice, or it was wacky at the beginning, and this game kind of beat us down.
And some nerdy guy.
And some nerdy guy, yep.
Pays to show up early, folks.
Yep. Yep. It was great. And yeah, this game's just kind of boring. It's just...
Can I tell him to it? Okay.
Yeah, oh, so yeah, you can click on them individually and they can individually attack. They might be able to both attack the same zombie. You know what? There's another oh. There's another aspect of FTL that we're missing.
Well,
The Ben Prunty soundtrack. The soundtrack to FTL.
I frequently play with the music off just so I can listen to like podcast or something.
You are fucking insane.
Not really podcast, but like YouTube videos that are basically podcasts.
The soundtrack to FTL
Yeah, it's good.
is phenomenal.
I prefer to listen to people talk about interesting things. Not that listening to the FTL soundtrack is a bad choice.
This guy. What am I gonna do with him? I don't know. I don't know.
I'd rather watch a documentary about black holes, or at least listen to.
But then you're not.
I handle it just fine. Don't tell me what to do, Jack. Don't you dare judge me.
I'm judging you. I'll judge you all I want. I don't have to care, but I'll judge you. Oh my god. Earns the Garden says, I just muted FTL music to watch this. Ah!
There you go. So you think we should leave him alive?
Huh?
You think we should leave him alive?
That's what I did. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. Well, here, try the diplomatic approach.
Maybe he joins us.
Oh.
Can I see?
Yes. See what happens. Why not? Okay.
Nope. We just have
You
no.
just lost a flashlight.
Well, that's fine. I don't care. It's all fine. We'll find it. You know what?
What?
We'll find another one at this city type location.
Yeah, and see, by the way, so like, back to randomization. Like, here we know that we can either shoot him or tell him to go fuck himself, and like we know the exact same thing will happen every single time.
Yep.
That takes a lot of the fun out of it, a lot of the lottery out of it. There's a lottery element to every aspect of FTL. No, we shouldn't have shot the guy because that would waste a bullet. He'll try to shoot us, and his shotgun will backfire. And then he'll leave, and we'll still get to do all the stuff we did, and we won't waste a bullet. I agree. The FTL soundtrack is amazing. I don't know if it's the best thing ever, as there is all of Chris Christodoulou's soundtracks, which I listen to constantly. Risk of Rain. God, what's the new one called? Deadbolt. The Sea Will Claim Us All. Xenomorph. All of his soundtracks are the best thing ever. FTL is pretty good. A 181 minutes long is the official running time of the R-rated cut of Dawn of Justice.
Wow.
180 minutes.
Okay.
It's a lot of minutes. Deadbolt Wedlock. You know what? I don't much care for the Shovel Knight soundtrack outside of Shovel Knight. Like I would never listen to that soundtrack just while driving around because it's meant, you know, that's pixel. That's chip tunes. "180 minutes is a lot of vaginas." That's right. That's right. The extensive Lex Luthor backstory surrounded by flapping vaginas is going to be amazing. That they had to cut to get the PG-13 rating. The soundtrack to the original Killer Instinct is amazing. Batman kills people after raping them. Any good recent movie suggestions, Rich? Blind Fury was amazing.
Like movies that came out recently.
Or just give them another movie recommendation, a movie that they need to see.
I haven't watched many movies lately. I recommend The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
There you go.
There's my recommendation.
I double that recommendation. Season 2 is fresh out on Netflix. An amazingly funny show, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. If you have not seen it, you should see it. Oh, also, I don't know if you heard the news.
What?
We are getting a Punisher.
Show?
A Punisher show.
Wow, I'm not shocked at all.
That incredibly popular part of a popular show.
That's the most obvious thing they could have done.
But they announced it, and that's nice. It's gonna be great. Well, I you know what? Actually, it could really suck. We don't know anything about it. We don't know who's show running it. We don't know who's writing it. It could be terrible.
I'd be shocked if they didn't do that.
Oh my god. If he's the Punisher again, John Barenthal, or whatever his name is, John Barrymore. That's a step in the right direction. If we can get a decent showrunner on it. Yeah, Kung Pao is not a great movie. Have you seen if you're into I don't know if this is anything like Blind Fury, but have you guys seen Kung Fu Hustle? Have you seen Kung Fu Hustle?
No.
Have you seen Shaolin Soccer?
No.
Oh.
Do I need to?
Yeah, you should see Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle is a really fun movie. Yes, it's kind of a satire of old kung fu movies, starring the main character is kind of a fuckwit, and it's great. Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle is damn good. Stephen Chow, thank you. That's what his name is. He kind of mixes comedy and action very well. Shaolin Soccer is just all about people who play soccer, but it's like got superpower moves in it. But Kung Fu Hustle is a really, really good movie. Well, Kung Fu Hustle is a good kung fu comedy movie, and Kung Pao is a bad kung fu comedy movie, which is why I bring it up. Kung Pao was Steve Odenkirk, the guy who did the Thumb movies.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see the Thumb movies?
No.
The guy put little faces on his thumbs and made parody movies, like he did Thumb Wars. That was a parody of
yeah,
Star Wars.
I remember that.
I've seen most of them. Some of them are quite funny.
Wow, lots of bullets for guns I don't have.
Hey, the Blair Thumb. The Blair Thumb.
I have officially lost all interest in this.
The Thumb movies? You've not seen the Thumb movies?
No. I have not seen something
listen.
that's. I have not seen something that sounds ridiculous, ridiculously stupid.
He's the lesser Odenkirk, but he makes these movies with thumbs, and they're kind of bad satires, but they're also kind of funny.
I'm so embarrassed for you.
I've seen most of them.
So embarrassed.
The Blair Thumb Project has on the DVD has a commentary track, but it has a sane commentary track and an insane commentary track. And the insane commentary track for the entirety of the movie is just all of the people who did the commentary going like this. For the entirety of the commentary. That's it.
I just killed a man who was caught in a bear trap.
Boo! That was the Thumb movies. And Odenkirk is the best at making terrible comedies. He really is. He's responsible for the second Ace Ventura movie. Then he made all the Thumb movies. And then he made Kung Pao, which is just not as good. It's not as good. What are you watching? You are watching... What is this game even called? I forgot.
March of the Living?
You're watching March of the Living, which is a zombie-themed FTL-like game. And what you will be watching next is us thanking all of our subscribers and going home and going to bed.
Yeah.
Kung Pao had some really good ideas. The main premise behind Kung Pao is reusing a lot of old footage from old Kung Fu movies and redubbing them to say funny things. Yeah. But it just doesn't work. It does not work. Yeah, Steve Odenkirk. The lesser of the Odenkirks. Linear regression, Link to the Past. If you have to choose one game to play, Super Metroid or Link to the Past, you should play Link to the Past. Super Metroid's great, and you should play that next. But if you're going to choose only between those two. Rich, would you agree with this?
I need to eat is what I need. What's going on?
You have to choose. You should play right now Super Metroid or Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, absolutely.
Every time.
Steve Odenkirk, Bob Odenkirk. Really? What a weird... Ooh, portable radio. Can you listen to it? Wouldn't that be
It
fun?
doesn't say use, so I'm going to say no.
Right? Give me some more options. Super Metroid is the best SNES game. A Link to the Past is probably second, but you know, they're very different games, is the real thing. And they are each kind of the best of their fields. You should play both. But if you're asking which you should play first, the answer is Link to the Past. So I have
I'm getting really lucky here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Rich, have you played any Minecraft?
No.
I have played approximately 20 minutes of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can absolutely see why it is incredibly addictive. You just build shit. It's Legos. It's digital Legos. And, you know, you can play the campaign mode or whatever, and, you know, you have to build little forts and protect yourself from zombies. It makes perfect sense. Which is why I'm not playing it, because I probably would get a little addicted.
All right.
Yeah, I know, Fruit Pie. We're still playing it. We're still playing it.
Suck it. What?
No, just you going, suck it. We're playing it. This is what we're playing. We're playing it. I see a lot of people talking about Dark Souls 3. I have some very strong opinions about Dark Souls 3. But I want to wait till I talk about them until Rich plays it some more. Which he may be able to do sooner rather than later.
Uh-oh.
What? And now you shall join the ranks of my minions! Oh. Oh, I get it. He wants to turn you into a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought he wanted you to join his gang. It's like, oh yeah, I'll join your gang.
Oh, Jack.
Wouldn't you? You see, like, what if you came across a gang, and they were like, join our gang, or you're fucked. It's like, absolutely, I am part of your gang. I am helping you do whatever you want to do.
Well, the gang is zombies, Jack.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, no. I will certainly not trash Dark Souls 3. I like a lot of things about it, Dark Souls 3. A lot of things about Dark Souls 3. Well, Mr. Glitch, they didn't forget about it.
Who forgot about the what?
I'm about to. These might be considered mild Walking Dead spoilers. So, if you have mild. So, one of the characters discovers a way to almost tame zombies.
Mhm.
What she does is she cuts off their hands so they can't claw you, and cuts out all of their teeth so they can't bite you. And then what she does is she kind of uses them as guard dogs, like so she can walk around amongst other zombies, and if she doesn't move too quickly and she has her pet zombies with her, the other zombies won't attack her.
Why aren't they trying to ineffectively attack her?
What do you mean?
They should just, even though they don't have hands and mouths, why aren't they trying to attack her?
Because they can't. Maybe they've tried and they cannot.
Okay, but they still try to attack other people?
No, they don't attack anyone.
Then how are they like guard dogs?
Because they walk with her, and they protect her from other zombies.
They protect her from other zombies. How?
Because the others, zombies have to know you're a human to attack you, right? They don't attack other zombies.
Uh-huh.
And so if she walks quietly with these two zombies, other zombies only see a group of zombies, and not her. It kind of maybe it camouflages her, is a better way of putting it. This is
Then when a couple zombies start eating you, you think the rest of the horde would just go away then? That doesn't, I'm trying...
It does. That's what happens in movies. Like, after you're done being eaten, they leave.
Well, while you're still in the process of being eaten...
Well, then they want to eat you. And this is the logic of the show, Rich. Be with the logic of the show. And someone was saying like they happen to forget camouflage. Yes, you're right. So they happen to forget about this little trick about like removing the teeth and hands of zombies to render them ineffective. They did not forget about this. They discovered their humanity, because what they were trying to do...
Stop giving me rifle bullets. Why do you keep giving me
my
rifle
God,
shells?
You have so many rifle
I don't
bullets.
have a fucking rifle. Oh, wait, these are shotgun
Ooh,
shells.
okay, yeah, you want those.
I want shotgun shells, yes. Shells,
The
yes.
point is, the reason that they don't do that anymore is to retain their humanity. They're no longer hiding amongst the zombies. Yeah. So they didn't forget about that. They chose a human path. It's actually removing their lower jaw and all of their arms. Well, I'm very, very sorry. In any case.
You sound like they've been trying to gum you.
Oh, sure. But after they couldn't gum you, they'd probably give up, don't you think?
No, they're zombies. They never give up. They're gonna stay outside that door forever until they get in.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's show logic. It's TV logic, and that's fine. The point is, they didn't forget about the fact that they could tame the zombies. They discovered their humanity.
I want a flashlight. I'm gonna take a chance.
And it really doesn't matter because the show's getting stale. Everyone knows the show's getting stale. Everyone knows except for AMC, who's trying to milk as much content as they can out of it. The show's getting incredibly stale, and it's gonna teeter out for like 3 more seasons.
If I could just kill the one you hit already. Or, you know, fuck up and miss him twice with a shotgun!
Yeah,
Jack.
what?
The Don Wilson bit is unfortunately over.
Oh, you found your camcorder.
I found my camcorder.
That's great.
Such a waste. Such a waste.
I'm so sorry.
I did find a rusty rifle.
Does that... What does the rusty rifle do?
Probably functions much like a rifle. I have all those rifle bullets.
Oh my god, you have
Yeah.
so many rifle bullets, yeah. It probably has like a higher percentage to jam or something. It's jammy. Searching for 40 minutes. The Walking Dead is going to be the same situation that MASH was in. Most of the actors and creators wanted it to end in latter seasons, but the network wanted it to stay. Yep. Yep. It's a show that the network didn't care about until it came to Netflix. Then everybody found it and loved it. So they threw all their money at it, and they're not done with it yet. Legend Longhorn, this is FTL for zombies. Though not nearly as good as FTL, as we've been discovering. But the idea is FTL with zombies.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
What am I gonna drop?
The portable radio, the nails, the camcorder, any of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You need health. Or what does Elliot have? The cell phone earpiece, you know. Will you need any of that? I don't know.
I don't know what I'm gonna need. I don't know what this shit does.
Wait,
What?
what does that say? Someone might be tempted to... Oh, that's just...
Yeah. Flavor text.
Flavor text.
Flavor Flav?
I'd say drop the camcorder. And maybe the nails. Oh, also, you could use the health pack and then pick that stuff up again. If you so wanted to.
I have nails and a hammer. I have to imagine that combo might come in handy. Like you can fix up the this. We can border. So I'm holding on to those nails.
Okay. Good night, El Argentino. Have a good night. You would like to think that you will hit a situation where it's like we could sleep here in safety tonight if only we had some nails and a hammer.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that does not happen.
It has to.
I'm gonna
It
guess that
has to.
doesn't happen. Jack, any beer recommendations? Many. I don't know what's available in your area. If it is available, it's a little pricey, but the Sculpin, Ballast Point Sculpin, is a lovely beer. It's a little pricey, but it's a lovely beer. If you're in the area, get yourself either a Hop Monster or an OG from MKE Brewing. That's usually my beers of choice. Hop Monster in particular.
Fuck.
Back. Oh, actually, you know what I just had? I just had a Smash Ale from Lakefront Brewery, the same people that make Spotted Cow. Smash Ale. Really good summer ale. Mr. Glitch, yes, the P.O. Box is way at the bottom of the Red Letter Media homepage. And you can send movies and stuff to the P.O. Box. Rich, did you get a VHS tape of Monster Truck bloopers?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Thank you for sending. Juicy Shack Meat giveaway is coming up tomorrow, so tune in.
Did you just stop shooting? Oh, man.
There you go. Everything's fine. Ooh. Oh, man, you have so much food.
I'm going to need it.
Shit,
It's like FTL. You can't have too much fuel.
Yeah. Yeah. Lord Belmont, I'm sure Plinketto will come back.
Yeah.
As currently there is a giant device in the studio. It takes up a lot of room, so we better fucking be using it. That's my 2 cents at least.
Didn't spend $42 building that for nothing.
Right? That's not what I want. I want this. I want this. How we doing? Oh, you're not gonna work, are you? You motherfucker.
What's going on here, Jack? What do you think?
What?
See a man on the side of the road struggling to open a crate marked supplies.
Oh, okay.
At your approach, he stops what he's doing and waves to you. He requests your assistance in opening the crate, explaining that it was dropped by a helicopter to help the survivors, and promises to share the contents if you give him a hand. Open the crate, draw your weapon and tell the man to leave, or it might be a trap. Get out of there.
I have done this one before.
No.
So I will let...
Yeah, let me know. Spoil it. I don't care.
Oh, you want to spoil it?
Yeah, spoil it.
I opened the crate with him, and he did share the supplies.
Yeah?
Yeah. You could probably also try to shoot him and just get all the supplies. But if you open the crate with him, he's pretty happy and shares the supplies with you.
I don't think it's got the crowbar, so you open the crate, Elliot.
Oh. So that was a random one.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, shoot him, man. He wanted to share. In the fucking head.
Oh. Well, Elliot didn't get harmed.
Oh, great.
It's wasting everybody's fucking time.
Shoot the man. D-
Yeah.
that food. Ooh, an axe.
Yes!
Nice.
Yes!
Nice. That's good. We'll take an axe.
You've confirmed that the crowbar is worse than the hammer, right?
Yeah, you can drop the crowbar. And now you have an axe, so that's all you need. That. Rich, I'm gonna estimate it took you what, 80, 90 hours to build that pink head over there.
It
Maybe
actually had to be remade
maybe
once.
100.
It's hard to estimate because it had to be remade once.
That's true.
There's a whole story, but I don't know. I don't know if I can get into it while I'm playing the game.
The basics of it is the original design was done by Mike. And it might not have been, oh man, you are hungry and tired. It might not have been the smartest design, but you tried anyway.
Will you fix the pins? What is wrong with the fucking pins?
Fucking everybody had an opinion about those pins in the comments. Hey, did the thing go down and randomly choose a movie? Oh, then I guess they worked. Fuck you and your pins.
I want to know how it should have been done differently.
Everyone's got a new thing. Oh, the pins were too far apart. Oh, the pins were too close together. Or the puck was too big or the puck was too small.
Wouldn't it be easier to adjust the puck size?
What?
We were having trouble with finding a puck that wouldn't get stuck on a pin. Not between the pins, but on a pin. I don't know if it just wasn't slippery enough for everything.
We gotta grease it up. just.
I tried spraying it, all the pucks we tried with a graphite kind of spray.
Oh, okay.
The original plan was to use VHS reels. Everything was measured out with it being spools of VHS tape. And I think the spools were like 3.5 inches wide, so I made the pins 4 inches between the pins.
Okay.
Which,
Yeah, and like the biggest problem we were having wasn't that it was getting stuck in the pins. It would actually like land on a pin and then not
go
move.
on either side.
It would just land and stop directly on top of a pin. It was the weirdest thing. And so that puck is actually one of those little tap lights.
The one we ended up using. Because that was the one that didn't get stuck on things.
There's a little tap light that you guys spray painted black, and that worked great. Ooh, that would have been nice.
What?
If each pin had a blinking light on it.
Yeah, you do that shit.
That it would have been nice. Oh.
Nice.
Cool.
I didn't get anything out of that. But alright.
You might have. Now it might be safe.
Yeah.
You know, you might have delayed zombies or whatnot.
Make the puck heavier. Everyone says it's too heavy. It needs to be light.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we cannot make the puck heavier. Heavier pucks stick to the pins. It needs to be light. We went through. I mean, how many pucks do you think we went through on the day of filming? 4. Mm-hmm. And before that, There were at least a half a dozen prototypes. Leave the board alone. It works. The Plinketto board is currently functional. That's all that matters. Nice shooting.
Fuck yeah.
One shot, one kill, motherfucker. Make the puck square. That is a suggestion we have not heard before. Making the puck square. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. That could work.
probably fucking would. It would probably force it to balance, to go off of one side or the other. Will we ever see more adventures with Sonny Bonds? Well, there is another Police Quest game.
It's not out of the question. We like it.
Do we want to get this jerk food?
You have a lot of food.
Let's see what happens.
Trick to dampen the noise from range.
Wasn't worth it.
What did they give you?
It took away some fatigue.
Oh, that's it?
I think so.
Oh.
Hardly worth it. Hardly worth it at all. Fat waste of my time.
Except you might be making it past the first map, Rich.
Didn't you do that?
No.
No?
I didn't even get close. I barely made it to Chloe's house both times. I did a lot of searching before Chloe's house, though. Captain Cubone, yes, we did beat Police Quest 2.
Loving that rifle.
They are getting they're currently going up on YouTube, but you can watch the old streams on Twitch. And actually, if you watch the old streams on Twitch, you can watch them along with the chat. It replays all of the chat, which is very nice. So, but the YouTube videos are going up currently, except for one won't go up tomorrow because the new prereq is going up tomorrow. And but that's what's currently going up. I think we only have one more of the new cuts. Ooh.
Found a hunting knife.
A hunting knife.
Hunting knife.
Nice. Nice. Oh, see, that's an interesting comparison. Snook. Is this game better or worse than Oregon Trail? Rich, you've played more Oregon Trail than I have.
Probably better.
Yeah?
I'd have to mull it over. Oregon Trail's got a lot of charm to it.
Uh-huh.
Oregon Trail is definitely more charming.
Okay.
Like somebody was dicking around with ammo. So-and-so was dicking around with ammo. And you can name people. Huge plus.
Huge. Naming people is a huge plus.
The combat is actually better
The new
in Oregon Trail.
New prereq is tomorrow. It really is. I was checking on the upload right now.
Thinking about it, maybe Oregon Trail. That was real easy to stop anywhere and scavenge in Oregon Trail.
I liked the whole taking care of the car thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to mull it over.
It had a lot more pieces that, I mean, you know, this obviously we only have 4 hours in, but.
What do I do with this hunting knife?
What's the damage? Only 8 damage. What is your
minus 10
attack? Oh, okay, so pretty quick attack on it.
he's got the hammer and nails, which I guess I get rid of both of those. I'm still waiting for that shit to come
Well,
up, though.
everyone needs a good gun and a good melee weapon.
Yeah.
So you could get rid of, you could swap the hammer. You could keep the hammer and just swap it for the knife.
And I'm keeping the nails too. Fuck it.
Yeah. Just give him the knife. Or yeah. Wait, stop.
What?
Who's keeping the hammer and nails?
No one.
You dropping them both?
I'm dropping them both.
All right.
It's taking up 2 inventory spaces.
Moki, the new prereq episode is a little over 18 minutes. There will be a bonus little video also coming out later tomorrow. That is a fun little conversation Rich and I have about piracy. It doesn't fit with the regular.
Oh, really? So
Well,
you cut a chunk out.
I did. Well, it's like 2.5 minutes, just our piracy back and forth.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny enough where I was like, I'll just put it up as its own thing because it doesn't totally fit in with the video. But I figure I'll put it up as its own thing, and then in the next couple of days there'll be another new thing about that game. So we're gonna get a lot of content out of this one game, which is great. This game was not made by the same people as FTL. It is just in the style of FTL.
Really tomorrow. Not fake tomorrow.
Yes, really tomorrow. It was exporting as I came over here. I was checking on the upload. It might not have been uploading, so I'll have to re-upload it once I get back home to YouTube. But it will be as soon as I make the thumbnail, which I have yet. I usually make the thumbnail last. So tomorrow morning I will wake up, make the thumbnail, and post the video live as soon as I can. Ooh, a machete.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. So really, actually, tomorrow the new episode is going up. And then, like I said, later, there'll be a little one-off video about piracy, which is fun.
Need to get rid of my old shotgun and whatnot. Like the shitty weapons.
Oh, yeah. How often does YouTube uploading screw up in some way? Lately with Media Encoder, usually I do that through Adobe Media Encoder, and lately the link between Media Encoder and YouTube has been completely broken, which is really upsetting because I really liked that workflow. So lately it's been screwing up every time. Yeah.
Yes!
We've talked about piracy here on the streams before. I have a very hardline approach, and Rich is a little more flexible.
Yeah.
I don't think stealing is ever okay. Ever, because it's stealing.
I think it's foolish to think you're gonna make everybody stop. It's not gonna happen. That's fantasy world.
But that doesn't make what they're doing right.
No, it doesn't. Look, if they're gonna do it, you may as well get them to do it with some sense of ethics. Like, if you really enjoy a thing you pirated, give them money. Give them money.
Well, and see, like I think there are proven ways to combat it. Free downloadable demos, easier access to games, lower prices. Like
Sure, yes.
Yes. There are all ways to combat it within the system. None of them, or a lack of any of those, does not make stealing okay.
Sometimes, Jack, you have to bend to practicality.
No, it's not like we're talking. It's not like we're talking about like ease of access of food or medicine here. These are.
Sometimes you have to bend for practicality. Practicality ends up, all right, we have to do this. It makes the most sense. You're not going to stop everybody from pirating. It's never going to happen.
Oh, of course not. But they shouldn't pirate.
Okay. What are you going to do about that?
Right. Well, me.
What are
nothing.
you going to do about
I
that?
don't
Oh,
make
nothing.
games. I
Nothing.
don't make games. There's nothing I can do about it. I already make free stuff on the internet. I already give it away for free.
Finally found a fucking barter stand. So I don't know what kinds of things should I keep?
Rawgust says online piracy is not stealing, Jack. Facepalm.
There you go.
It's abso-fucking-lutely stealing.
You're fighting upstream.
I don't
You're
care if I'm fighting upstream.
A straight upstream.
There's no semantics about this. I'm just making a copy. You are stealing something.
Yes.
Every copy is worth something. Even Rich, who is okay with piracy, understands that it's stealing.
Stop them. Stop them.
Yeah. You know I give it away for free. We're doing this. You could just watch this for free.
Make sure people know that if they're pirating something made by just some schmucks without working with a budget, like us, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about like what was their movie called? The Battery. Well, you don't know them. They were friends of Jay, Mike, and I. We went to the same filmmaking forum, and they made a movie called The Battery, like a real movie. And I know they were pirated quite a bit.
Yeah.
And, you know, they weren't a big studio. They didn't have a big release of the movie that already made, you know, $300 million.
Yeah.
And every copy of that was pirated hurted them so much more proportionally than it would like a Sony Pictures you're pirating Spider-Man 3.
Even with Sony Pictures, there are low-level employees there. There are people working on the movie that are not making a lot of money. There are visual effects artists who are constantly being underpaid and overworked because of the system. I'm not saying pirates caused that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying there is someone at every level of filmmaking, and if it's not okay because they're little guys, and then it's not okay if it's big guys.
You are pirating like a underfunded show on Adult Swim, but you really like that show.
Then don't fucking watch it.
Then I'm just saying. Here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is the you have to make sure people know the consequences. You pirate that show, you don't watch it to give them the ratings, and you don't buy the DVD.
Yeah.
Then the people who pay money to get that show made don't see any value in continue it. The show gets canceled.
Of course.
There are potential consequences to piracy.
Yes.
Even if it's not legal consequences, they're not going to make the things you like if they can't make money making the things you like.
Of course. Yeah, that's a real thing.
But slapping them in the wrist, no, it's stealing, don't do it. That's not going to do anything. People aren't going to care about that.
Well, when I say it's stealing,
It is! But
but
you're telling them that? That's not going to help!
But Rich, of course.
They know! They know!
Yes, but when I say that, I assume that everyone understands the consequences.
I don't. No, I don't. I think a lot of people probably don't think it through.
Then you're assholes. Think it through. People make this shit. Well, I'm sure there have been DMCA claims for Space Cop. I'm very sure.
People who take things for free wouldn't have bought it anyway, though. Look, if you pirated and you wouldn't have bought it anyway, but you ended up really liking it, honestly, don't you think they deserve your money then? Honestly?
Yeah.
If you enjoyed that thing after all?
Yeah.
I go back to my Harvest Moon story, which I told all the time.
Of course.
I pirated a ROM of the Super Nintendo version of Harvest Moon, years after they were actually selling it. And I really liked it. Never would have bought it anyway. Because I really liked it, sight unseen, I paid for like the next 4 or 5 Harvest Moon games that came out. Brand new. Made sure they got money from me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. People are already telling you copying isn't stealing, Jack. You think people don't understand pirating is bad? Anyone who says copying isn't stealing is an idiot. If every copy of something is worth something, then that is stealing. And when you steal something, you take away from the person who made that something. And maybe Rich is right that I have not been clear on the end game of piracy, which is you're screwing with the system. And the system is in place to make sure the people who make good stuff get rewarded for good stuff.
Personalize it. You're screwing with the creators.
That's what, you're screwing with the system, and the system makes sure that the people who make good stuff get rewarded for making that good stuff. And once you start messing with that system, creators stop making money, they stop making good stuff. Once you start messing with that system, it ruins everything. And like I wasn't going to buy it anyway, then you shouldn't play it. Like, it's not available in my country. Then I'm sorry. Then you don't get to watch it, and I'm sorry that that's the way it works. But that's the way it works.
It's hardly worth it. Fuck it. I don't care.
No, Ragus. Technically, it is stealing. All if you see a rack of CDs, right, of the new Beyonce album,
You're not going to get anywhere.
I'm not. I'm
You're not going to get anywhere.
Just making a point. All of those CDs are a copy. It is still stealing. Stealing. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine all the time.
It's easy to do. It's easy to get away with. You're not going to stop it by saying, that's bad. It is.
No. I mean, listen. Maybe this conversation has enlightened one person, and that's fine. And more so, I am the change that I want to see. I do not pirate. I do not steal.
I think we're doing pretty good.
You made it to the second map, so...
On food, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Gabe Newell's take on piracy is. I know his take on piracy
is to create the world's largest DRM service.
Well, more importantly, his take on piracy was we need to make it easier for customers to legally buy the product.
I think it's worked.
And not just think, the numbers have shown that that PC gaming piracy has gone down since the advent of Steam.
But you don't own anything you buy.
But you don't own it. Yeah, that's true. That's really true.
Do I want the ammo or not? I think I'm good at ammo. I think I'd rather have the food. Oh yeah, I'm definitely good on ammo.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Well, Fearful Sludge Boy, I think that's like that's a whole different conversation. Fearful Sludge Boy is bringing up something like eBay or GameStop, the second-hand market, right?
Yeah.
It in no way benefits the original creator. I still think it's fine. Because of, in a perfect world, it was, bought legally once.
Oh shit, it's full of mirror.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, stop missing!
Oh, no. Not rip.
Beat that thing to death.
Yeah, like used games, the second-hand market, that's a whole other conversation.
Why do you think Microsoft was so big on getting rid of GameStop and going to their online only you can't sell used games thing?
Yeah, because they can't make no money off that.
And, well, yeah. I get it.
You know what? It is hard. Jack needs to learn from Radiohead and their take on piracy. Well, first of all, yes, it is hard to know who is targeting who in this game. That would have been nice if they would like color code targeting. One guy's targeting one thing. Radiohead is a special situation. You know, Radiohead moved on to the pay what you want model.
Mhm.
And even if that means nothing, you don't have to pay anything.
They can afford to do that.
That's the thing. Is Radiohead started doing that after they were a giant band who everyone loved. That does not work for the little guys. There have been wonderful services since then that really help, stuff like Bandcamp, stuff that get smaller artists out there, get their music easy to access, and give them a decent chunk of the money. I'm curious, do you believe in following the law even if you personally don't agree with that law and don't see any valid reason for that law to exist? I mean in general.
Not stealing?
Not just about piracy. Well, you know, he meant in general, not just about piracy.
Depends on exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of gray area in there. I suppose, like, ooh, double-barreled shotgun. In general, I would imagine if such a law, like if I was really against such a law, I would work on repealing that law. And I know, you know, many people like will say like, what is there's a name for it, like willful dissent.
I'm not
Where
100%
you
sure.
like purposefully break the law to raise awareness that the law is unjust or something like that.
Civil disobedience?
Civil, oh, maybe that's it. Civil disobedience. So, there's a lot of gray area in there, though. I would if I really thought a law was unjust, I would urge my lawmakers to change it. I'm a work within the system kind of guy. Yeah,
Civil disobedience, god damn it, Rich. I said it!
He said
I
it.
came up with it! What the fuck you want from me? What, did I pronounce it wrong?
Right?
I'm doing really good
On the everything front, really.
Can never have too much food. You said as I finished typing. I figured it was the delay. I was still going to have fun with you.
I think a conscientious objector is something else. Like, I think actually a conscientious objector specifically applies to applying for the draft in wartime.
Yeah.
I think that one was one where it's like if you were eligible for the draft, you'd be a draft dodger, but doing it for conscious reasons.
Ooh, that's nasty.
What if there's a situation where a creator is being screwed by their publisher? Would it be okay to pirate it then and donate it to the creator? Right. Well, like now we're talking about exceptions that make it. It's like the hope is that one day we will have a system, and we are getting really closer to that, a system of direct engagement with creators. Things like Patreon and Bandcamp and YouTube and Twitch and all these like wonderful things where you can directly give to the creators. Our system is actually becoming more and more, I don't want to say democratized, but it's becoming more transparent who is getting your money. And that should be considered a good thing.
It needs to be easier to target people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
I really need to. Fuck it. I'll take the low chance. Found a teddy bear.
I did hear about that. Did you hear about the Game Dev Tycoon creators
Yeah.
who seeded a copy of their game to torrent sites with a special glitch in it to make the games that you made be overly pirated, so you would always fail every time.
That's funny. I get it.
It's really funny. I had talked. It couldn't be done in time. I had talked to Jay and Mike about doing something similar with Space Cop, seeding a version where like the first 5 minutes made it through, and then like slowly it degraded or garbled, but it would be very subtle. Or like
Be a lot of work. We should make our own like low quality version of Space Cop. So that's really just styrofoam behind us.
Well, what I was thinking is like, what if we
We
just
should have some Christmas lights behind there.
what if we just overdubbed like all of your dialogue into something weird, and then anyone who's complaining about like the jokes not making sense, we would know
Yeah.
who pirated it.
Yeah.
I think that would be really funny. Unfortunately, there was no time.
Why are you standing right next to each other so I can't target any of you individually? Not easy. Oh.
I've seen. By the way, have you noticed that on Steam they're selling movies now?
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
I don't get it. The ecosystem. People really like the all-encompassing ecosystem. Rent your movies, buy your games, chat with your friends.
I don't.
Download software all in one convenient place.
I give zero fucks about the ecosystem. That's why I litter.
I'll tell you what,
Oh, shotgun, my friend.
Nice. My friend. I saw that on Steam too. There's just so many better places to buy and rent movies right now where it does not apply to me. My guess is the Steam movie thing is very similar to their Steam game thing, and any movie on any digital service, which is you do not own that movie, you lease it and are able to watch it through their system. When you buy a movie on iTunes, this famously happened once to a movie. If you buy a movie on iTunes, you are leasing that movie and paying for the ability to watch that movie through iTunes. But if all of a sudden they decide to take that movie off of iTunes, it's gone. You have no rights to it.
Ow.
Yep. Food rations. It's another cell phone earpiece.
Well, I didn't do much. Oh.
They say you might be able to press B to change to overhead targeting.
Like an overhead view of this?
Overhead targeting. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I will be honest with you.
I don't need any of this.
Nah. Eat. Hunger. And walking. Wait, you're on the second map now, right?
Yeah.
Still mountains. I thought the...
Oh, we're just walking. We're not driving.
Oh, I just thought the background might change. That might be nice. Might be nice.
What do we want to do?
You begin to hear a faint sound of engine noises in the distance. Spinning around you, scan the horizon behind you. Several motorbikes with armed riders are speeding directly towards you.
We're armed to the teeth.
Well, listen, that's you do you, man. You've been rocking this run. You've been rocking it. Oh, you might get a motorcycle. If you can kill them, take their motorcycle. They say, oh no, the Atlanteans are after Rich. Oh shit. You happen to have any antibiotics?
That's fine.
Is it?
Don't miss, you fucker. Well, it's fine. Oh, 2 weapon jams.
Oh god. Oh god. What? Why can't you search the bodies and ride the motorbikes? They have a logic problem with their choices, Rich. Mm-hmm. Got a goddamn logic problem.
Shame we couldn't name Elliot after somebody in the chat.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
That would have been a lot of fun. Pistol bullets. Also, like, wouldn't it be great if you could loot the body of the guy who died and
Yep.
like take the equipment that you liked from him?
Maybe I didn't try. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So where are you? Where were you? No. If you're going to be in Milwaukee for a day over the summer, you should check out the, see if you're in town during Summerfest. See what bands are playing. If you are a music person, Summerfest, the world's largest music festival. If not, we have plenty of fine restaurants. I recommend the Bayview neighborhood, plenty of fine restaurants. Pizza, go to Classic Slice. A sausage restaurant called Vanguard, very good sausage. There's Good Kind if you're willing to spend some money. They have a constantly rotating menu. Also Lazy Susan, not so expensive, also a constantly rotating menu. It's one of those restaurants that they just go to the farmer's market and make whatever the fuck they feel like. Lazy Susan, great restaurant. I see the Bronze Fonz, that's always nice. If you're in town during State Fair, you know, State Fair is always fun. There's lots of stuff to do in Milwaukee. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. This does. I think this is getting a little samey.
That's okay. I'm very low on health.
You've made it a lot. You've made it the furthest. Are your thoughts and feelings about this game any different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, was that a yes or a no?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Jack, you are entirely wrong about where Happy Days took place. The Cunningham house was listed in the show in Milwaukee. What? That's Crazy Town.
What? What show was what? Who? What?
Happy Days?
Yeah, it was.
I said it took place in a suburb outside of Milwaukee.
Oh, it's supposed to be in.
It's in Milwaukee proper.
Why do we give a fuck about this
I
minor
sa-
detail?
Because I said something wrong about a show from the 70s that took place in the 50s. I said something wrong, Rich.
That makes you a monster.
That makes me a monster. Jack, tell Rich this is a secret JRPG in disguise.
I don't know what that gets you because I'm not exactly loving this. If you meant to say aha,
Or maybe they said that to push you over the hate edge.
maybe.
They know you're kind of
Maybe.
on the fence, so they want to push you over. You know what, Len Flakasinski? I have not seen Zootopia. My wife took my kids to see it, and she was like, yeah, it's all right.
Look, I very rarely run to the theaters to see movies
Yeah.
unless we're reviewing it. That's the kind of thing I'll see on Netflix or some kind of streaming something or other.
Yep. I'm sure it's... I've heard fine things. Here's what
Everyone says it's great. It's all I know about it.
Here's what I can tell you as a parent. My boys saw it, and then have never talked about it since.
Really.
Never, ever. They have never brought it up once. I'm not saying that makes it a bad movie, and I'm not saying that makes it a good movie. I'm saying it's very interesting. I can tell you, I took them to see My Neighbor Totoro in the theater, and they have not shut up about it for 3 months. Every single day with the Totoro. It's great. They're super into that. Zootopia? I'm sure it's a fine movie. That's what, like, they see, like, Hotel Transylvania or the Minion movie, and they love it. So I'm not saying that makes it a bad movie. I'm just saying it was interesting. Is my cord shorting out? I'm very sorry. There, how's that?
Wreck-It Ralph was fine, though I'm sure a lot of that is video game nostalgia.
Oh, it's a fine movie.
Yeah. Well, how much of that's video game nostalgia?
Doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't. But I'm just
Yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah.
don't give no fucks about you or anyone else.
I do want to see Jungle Book. I hear good things about the Jungle Book movie. I'm looking forward to seeing the Jungle Book movie.
I don't care at all.
You don't care? Looks neat. I will. You know what I want to know? I want to know if they sing. I want to know if they still do this thing. I like the Wreck-It Ralph. I think it's fun.
It's nice to have party members.
Yes. If anything, just for the extra
The gun.
inventory room.
Well, yeah, that and the gun.
Mm.
I would have tackled that fight otherwise.
Yeah. Ooh. Pistol bullets? Ooh, an axe.
Don't need it.
Is
Don't
your
need
machete better than the axe?
15. Hits chance chance to hit modifier plus 10.
Nice.
X. Attack delay plus 25.
Blah.
The chance to hit plus. Oh, was it? No, plus 5.
Plus 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
huh.
get out of here. Get out of here with that. Give up on the road and live in the shack. That'd be nice.
I should.
That would be nice.
That'd be the smart thing.
That'd be a good option. Build yourself a little spike fence on the outside. Probably some decent hunting, fishing in the area. Bah! Zombies! Zombies! What?
Oh, that's not good.
You're losing bullets, Rich.
I'm gonna use more bullets and health taking the fight.
Yeah.
Doing the fight. Whatever you want. Whatever.
Taking a
Taking it.
fight. Taking that juicy shark meat. Oh my God! You know what? And I didn't reset my stand-up timer because I didn't think we'd be lasting this long. It's probably time to stand up for anyone who needs to stand up. Oh, Rich is doing way better than I was expecting. Oh, God. Yep. Shoot. Oh, fuck.
All right. We're gonna die.
Oh, good. Okay. It's time to die. Oh.
Or not.
Oh. Sten. What do you bring to the party, Sten?
Oh. Nothing.
Crowbar. Give him something. Give him something. Yeah, see, like, this is the kind of thing where we're in FTL, you know, you blow up the enemy ship and you salvage stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that salvage stuff is all randomized here. But it's like, in this world, why can't I take their guns? They're just lying right there. It's following... It's unnecessarily following rules set in a different game, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, and the fact that it's the exact same battle music that plays... Nope. Did you lose... Oh, no, you both ran... What?
Oh, that jerk!
Sten! Sten! What a dickhead!
Do I prefer this game to Last of Us? Yes. Yes.
Don't you like your mushroom zombies, Rich? Don't you guys your mushroom zombies?
I don't like my boring drama with a secondary consideration to gameplay. No, I didn't enjoy that as much as this, which at least is a game first. What kind of game is it? I don't know. A third-person shooter?
That's right, Sten Sten fucking took your revolver, man.
Yeah, I know he did.
What a dickhead.
If I see him again, I'm gonna kill him. I'm not kidding. Fuck it. Here, I'm gonna bludgeon you. And die trying. Are they freaking out about the Last of Us comment?
I'm sure. I'm sure they're gonna get there, Rich. Well, actually, if you look at it a certain way, right, the story really added to the game. Really, if we're gonna take this medium serious as an art form, it really needs to be closer, really related to a different art form, and not be a game at all. The only way we're gonna be taken seriously as a narrative art form is if we completely copy what other narrative art forms have done. But more like the movies, don't you think?
And I've said this time and time again. Despite the fact that the third game completely cocked things up, like the Mass Effect games, they made the storytelling part of the gameplay. Like you made your character.
It was story focused.
You said the things you wanted to say. You weren't sitting there like a passive idiot watching people say things.
Yeah. Okay. Get out of here.
What planet did you want to explore next? What adventure do you want to go on? Now I get to choose. We're going over to the grocery store to get some beans, and I want to have a talk about my choices in life with you on our way there. So we're going to slowly walk. Yeah, used to be a farmer growing up. Paul was a simple man. He told me, you got to be a good man, son.
Do I get to shoot the zombies now? Please, sir. Please, sir, I want to shoot the zombies now. Please.
Before I met you, I worked at the porridge store.
Oh, look, there's a zombie over there. Can we go shoot him?
Oh my God, look at all those zombies. We better walk around. Let's cut through this alley.
Nope.
And I can tell you about the beaver I used to have as a kid.
No, please, I want to shoot the zombies. Which game is worse, this game or the Western XCOM game? The Western XCOM game. I did not like that. I could be convinced to play more of this, and you could not convince me to play more Hard West. That was so
I'll
dumb.
probably rather play more Hard West.
You think?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't think about it.
Let's not play either. How about that?
I'd say I'm done either way.
Well, yeah. Where's that twatcher at, yo? Western XCOM was called Hard West. Hard West. Okay. What? Oh,
Goo
wait,
baby!
are we streaming?
I never hit stop.
Oh, okay. Then...
What's going on?
Oh yeah, we're fine. All right.
What happened?
Oh, so I saw some people say something, but I'm so fine. Okay. Where were you, Rich?
Goo baby!
Oh, bother. 12 months in a row.
You say that with a little bit more enthusiasm. We finally got to the spot where we say that. It's a 12 month, and you say it like you just don't give a fuck.
That was sing-songy. 12
You
months
said,
in a
12
row.
months in a row. You said that like you were walking to the porridge store.
12 months in a row. Now stay away from those mushroom zombies. We wouldn't want anything exciting to happen to you now, would we? Would we? Oh, bother. We're gonna keep you safe.
The off switch!
Magnus P.U. 15 months in a row.
Swedish AI!
The Real Quaid. 18 months in a row.
Michael John Cromwell.
Fisted by Dope Smoke. 17 months in a row.
King British guy. King British guy. Yes. Yes.
This is
Very kingly.
That very much reminds me of Lucas Dukas.
This new subscriber. I'm sure he's an old subscriber in disguise. It's a sham. It's a sham.
Gobbledygooks. 21 fucking months in a row.
Harry Fed. 15 months in a row.
Second, 12, 20, 15 months in a row.
Hansfrosh.
Halibut Barn.
I'm gonna be that guy. 17 months in a row.
Where'd it go? I last 1984.
Chaos. 1428.
Lurdiek. Sorry.
It's okay.
Lurdiek.
Theodore J. Hooker. 20 fucking months in a row.
Spooky Dookie. 16 machinery.
Spexpore. 15 months in a row.
Ganges Borgnine.
Gungus?
Ganges Borgnine.
Genghis.
17 months in a row.
My turds are green. 17 months in a row.
Lurdiek, I will not stop saying your name wrong. I'm sorry.
Lurdiak.
Lurdiek. Lurdiek.
I can do it.
Lurdiek.
I think. I don't really know. He's going to correct me too, probably. He or she.
Rich reads Stardust. 16 months in a row.
Gay for Jack.
How happy do they think they are that you read that one?
Very.
Very happy.
Very.
Mungalore.
Ernest Kahn. 17 months in a row.
I'm sorry, I've lost my place.
K's 87. 17 months in a row.
Ooh, then I get to read Machine Gun Funk. Machine Gun Funk.
Who's Machine Gun with all the funk? Machine Gun Funk. Funky. Ikatarzo. 14 months in a row.
What's happening is we are reading all of the people who subscribe to us during the stream because we are about to end the stream. So I'm very sorry, Mr. Squishy, if you just came in. But we are thanking Wickless. 19 months in the woe.
A Horrible Glory. 18 months in a row.
Tyrak the Ancient.
Stick Mangrid. 15 months in a row.
Radio Link Down.
And according to Mr. Scheismel, we missed Moki. I forget what it's 85, right?
Moki B85?
Yeah. Moki B85. 22 fucking months in a row.
We're so sorry, Moki. Where are you on the list? You're not on the list, dog.
We'll scroll up. Maybe I scrolled past it when I was
Maybe you
scrolling. We'll
scrolled
double
past
check.
it, dog.
We'll double check.
Okay,
But we said it. We said it.
How about Huggy Snuggle?
Jernow M. 13 months in a row.
Quito, 17 months in a row.
Old Pete. 17 months in a row.
I mean,
He's just dragging the tribe down. He provides nothing anymore.
come on, old Pete.
Everyone's got to slow down so we can catch up.
Apparently, it was from last week when the Twatcher was not working.
Ah,
Oh, we're very sorry. Windows 10.
Windows 10.
Beefcake has gotten us a Windows 10 version, and until Rich completely switches over, we're still going to bring the Windows 7 drive. Hellcat. Cat. Striker. 14 months in a row.